society.
Now, former American President Barack Obama is expected in Kenya on the 15th and 16th of this month. On July the 16th, President Obama will travel to Alego for the inauguration of the Sauti Foundation Sports Resource and Vocational Training Centre, where he will deliver a brief opening remarks before flying to South Africa. Meanwhile, Auma Obama has laid out the plan to welcome the former president. She emphasized the need to empower the youth in a press briefing she addressed earlier on in the day.
Change the mentality of gonya gonya. This is a Luo word which means give me, help me. We don't need to be helped. We can help ourselves. That's what Sauti is trying to teach. Do not keep begging. If you look around you, you'll find that you have so many resources. You are not a victim. You are not a victim of poverty, because poverty, the way we define poverty, is not real poverty. When you look at the western part of Kenya, those people are not poor. The people just don't have the knowledge and they don't have the exposure to use the wealth that they have. And that's what Sauti is trying to do, is to help them to use the wealth that they have in order to improve their lives. And the truth is that Sauti has not given a penny to any of those families. We tell them to come to us, we teach them how to use the land, we help them create kitchen gardens where they feed themselves, the excess food they take to the market, so they're earning money. We help them get into groups to do table banking, so that they put away their money, they save their money, and they work with us so that they learn how to actually manage the wealth that they have. And we also are going to help them to store their products that they get from the farm, because the center has a storage space that we have made as well. Like, we call it a dero in Luo, but it's a joke because the dero is a small little thing where you could go in and put your little bit of grain. We actually have a whole section under the vocational center that is going to be a storage space, because that's the biggest problem in agriculture, storing of grain after you've had a bumper harvest. Most of the harvest gets destroyed or is sold very, very cheap. So we're teaching them how to put their stuff away so they know that when there's a dry season, they can have food to eat and they can also sell it. And hopefully, when we get to the point that the work gets more, it progresses more, we will be able to work in a cooperative sort of way, so that people are not all selling skuma, all selling tomatoes, all selling maize, so that the prices go down. So it's teaching the community how to use their wealth. And first and foremost,
that is Auma Obama, ex-American President Barack Obama's sister, earlier on addressing members of the press on what we should expect on the 15th and 16th, and of course the itinerary for Barack Obama when he lands in the country on the 15th from, of course, Spain, where he will be. I want us to quickly go through his itinerary for the next for about a week. And of course, on July the 15th is when he's expected to arrive into the country at the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. He will be meeting President Uhuru Kenyatta as well as former Prime Minister Raila Odinga. They are the two key people he's scheduled to meet just before he heads to Alego on that very day. So on the 16th, he will travel to Alego for the inauguration of the Sauti Foundation's Sport, Vocational and Resource Centre for young people in Alego, where he's expected to give opening remarks. And of course, this is the main event of the day. And that very evening, he will depart to South Africa on the 16th of July. He'll only be in the country for 2 days. And on the 18th of July, there will be a live-streamed Obama Foundation town hall where he will, of course, be speaking to or engaging with 200 recently selected Obama Foundation leaders in Africa, and this will happen in South Africa. Remember, he's also expected to meet South African President Cyril Ramaphosa when he goes to the South African countries. This is the itinerary for Barack Obama in the next for about 4 days, on the 15th, the 16th, the 17th and the 18th here in Kenya and, of course, in South Africa. Of course, these are some of the things you will be looking out for. And here on KTN News, we will be covering his visit once again in the country in all possible angles for you. Now, Kogelo is upbeat as they await the arrival of U.S. ex-President Barack Obama. They say it is an honor to welcome him back to the country. And of course, as a son of the soil, Kevin Ogutu sampled their expectations. Here's what they had to say.
Center in Siaya County, where just about 200 meters down the road, we have the Sauti Foundation. And despite the fact that we were not allowed to have access and even take pictures of what's going on, we actually managed to observe quite a flurry of activities. The preparation towards the visit of Obama in this part of the Siaya County on Monday is clearly on high gear, with the setting up of the dais and together with a number of visitors and those everyone around, trying to ensure that every other thing is in place. The security is equally beefed in this part of Siaya County, with quite a number of police officers quite on the alert, on patrol, trying to ensure that nothing actually goes amiss. So actually right on my right from here, we actually have the Mama Sarah Obama home, which is just which is just a stone throw away from here, and we also have the Kogelo Primary School equally near this place where I'm standing. And so we earlier on we had a conversation with Siaya County Deputy Governor Dr. James Okumbe, who said that the county government of Siaya is actually quite expectant, waiting with bated breath for that particular day where, of course, this county will be in both national and international media, and they expect the linkages so created by the visit to spur economic development in this region where President Obama has his roots. So very quickly, we'll introduce quite just a few members of Kogelo here to probably share with me, if only Dan could pan a bit to this particular place where I am. We'll be introducing Anthony, right? Yeah. Anthony, and Anthony is a resident of Kogelo. Probably tell us, as we expect President Obama's visit on Monday, who, of course, he will be coming to here to officially open Sauti Foundation. As a resident of Kogelo, what are some of your expectations? What do you want to say as we wait for this day?
First, I'll appreciate his way on parents' route. The other thing I'd like to say is that we would wish, if possible, he would link us with the donors so that we achieve development.
Maybe when you talk about development, you could be more specific on these areas that you think should be given priority.
Like water, other education, and others. There are so many. Yeah.
And that is it from Anthony, his expectations as the clock ticks towards the visit. Actually, the first visit by immediate former President of the United States, Mr. Barack Obama, right here in Kogelo. And very quickly, I'll also have to introduce another resident here. Probably share with us your thoughts, what your expectations are as we approach Monday.
Okay, I'm called Wilfred Wambare. I'm very much elated by Obama's coming, and we are waiting for him with much expectation. Now, one thing I wish to say is that when he comes, there should be openness, because this foundation, I'm doing business here in Kogelo, but I don't even know the basics of the foundation, how much it costed to construct, all those things. There should be openness. And then number two, we need to have water here in Kogelo. We need to have things like good roads, which are not there. The impact of Kogelo should be seen even in Siaya town, which is the major center of Siaya County. Yes.
Okay, thank you very much, Wilfred, right? Wilfred sharing his thoughts right there, and without forgetting a lady in our midst here, kindly introduce yourself and then tell us some of the expectations that you have.
Thank you. My name is Celestina Worocheng. I'm pastor in Siaya County, a church known as Mzabibu Ministry. I'm very happy with the coming of the president of the world. I can say that he's a son who was born in this region, and he's coming, I can just say that he's coming to see his people, to see his neighbors, his friends, his brothers and sisters. So he's coming. I think that it is going to put more impact in our county of Siaya. And especially, I want when he comes, I just want him to visit all the Siaya county, especially the county original from Siaya. I think it can be good if he can come to Siaya, visit our county, visit our governor, and even churches. That will make us be happy and even be proud, especially me as a pastor.
Thank you very much, Pastor. That is it from Pastor there, and quite mixed reactions from the residents here. And the expectations as the clock ticks to Monday, where President Barack Obama will be jetting into Kogelo area of Kisiya County for the official opening of Sauti Foundation. From Kogelo in Siaya County, that's what we have.